Go.
Okay, so after you get done spreading and opening your case, you're gonna have your back table opened and your instrument sets. Then the last thing that you are going to open is your gown and gloves. Remember, you are going to be gowning and gloving away from the back table. So first I'm gonna take my gown, I'm checking the integrity, like always. This will go in the trash. Then again, you check the integrity again. Most students always forget this step, so make sure that you do not forget that. Checking it again, then I'm placing it down because I'm gonna be opening it up on a clean and dry surface. We just happen to have a mayo that I can open this on. So always away first, and with the gowns, the envelope wrap, they have a lot of memory. So you wanna kinda stretch it out. And then I'm gonna open up this side, and then this side, and if that part starts to pop up, I'm going to, if I have to reach, I never want to reach over. So I'd come around and open it like this. I would not want to reach over that because now that part back there is my sterile area. And then I'm going to grab this tab right here and pull that. See how I still have these corners showing? I'm going to pull this just a little bit closer. I know we always say don't adjust drapes, but this is a different situation. I'm gonna pull that to now I have this sterile area right there, and I know that this part right there I have touched and it's not sterile anymore. So now I need to open up my gloves. So I'm checking the integrity of these. These are not expired. And then I'm going to hopefully land them on there. So now if you can come above, see where these landed. These did not touch anywhere that is contaminated. If I'm going to touch my gloves, just to give you an example of what happens and what I see students do. So this is good. I can go and scrub and do all that, but a lot of students will open it up and it does this right here. These are now contaminated because this is sticking off of my sterile area and onto this non-sterile mayo. So these are contaminated. So I would need to remove those. I would just reach over this and pull to the side, and now these are trash. If it landed like this, these are considered contaminated because that tab I had touched opening it up. So you always want to make sure that you're trying to land it in an area, you're trying to aim it in an area where it'll still be in a sterile place. One more thing I want to point out. If it lands like this, you have to be very careful when you grab your towel. You don't want to reach over because you're going to be wet. And if your hand drips on that, it's going to go through that paper and it's going to cause that strike through contamination on your gloves because it's dripping from your skin, which is only surgically clean, not sterile. So try not to land it directly on top of your towel that you're going to be grabbing. But if that happens, I would want to reach on the side like this and pinch my towel that way. Okay, so I'm going to put them back to where they landed the first time because I got lucky. So they're right there, and now this is all sterile, and now I can go, and if I'm double gloving, you can open your first set, your underglove, your first set here, and your second set on your back table, or you can try to land both of them. But if you're only opening one pair with your gown, it has to be your first set, which is your underglove, which will be a different color. They'll either be blue or they'll be green, and I think maybe some facilities they might be an orange color. But that is opening your gown, preparing to go do your full surgical scrub. Okay, so